Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Igor Vasilievich Ivanov and Vladimir Mezentsev. This is a game from Koltanovsky Memorial Tournament played in San Francisco in the year 2000. Igor Vasilievich Ivanov had white pieces and he started with d4. Vladimir Mezentsev played d5. c4, Queen's Gambit. Bishop to f5, the Baltic defense. Knight to c3, e6, Queen to b3, Aikido move, attacking the pawn on b7. How to defend the pawn? Mezentsev played knight to c6, white to move, knight to f3, defending the pawn on d4. If you would like to know what happens after queen takes on b7, you can watch the previous videos from this series. Knight to f3 was played. Knight to b4, threatening a knight to c2 check. e4, d takes on e4, c5, a5. If pawn takes knight, queen takes on b4. So we have a5, defending the knight. a3, pawn takes knight on f3. Pawn takes knight on b4. Black to move. Pawn takes pawn was expected. Queen takes on d4 was played. Bishop to e3, attacking the queen. Queen to d7. Pawn takes pawn on a5, c6. Knight to a4. Simple move, pawn takes pawn on f3, was perhaps a better move. Knight to a4 was played, very ambitious, threatening knight to b6. Rook takes on a5, rook to d1, attacking the queen, queen to c7, g4, bishop to g6. Bishop takes on g4 was also possible. But to save on calculations, bishop to g6 was played. Queen to b4, b5, not the best move. Knight to f6 would be a better move. b5, knight to c3, and now play with black pieces thought he was already winning, and played Bishop to e7. Had he known white's next move, he would play something else, like knight to e7. We have bishop to e7, white to move. Please pause and find the best move for white in this position. Knight takes pawn on b5 was played. Even better was bishop takes on b5. And if now c takes on b5, then knight takes on b5. And white is better. Much better. Back to our game. We have knight takes on b5, c takes on b5, bishop takes on b5 check, king to f8, rook to d7, attacking the queen. Rook to a1 check, king to d2. Queen to a5, no time for rook takes rook, because rook takes queen. Queen to a5, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, rook to b7. The dust has settled a little bit, and black is a piece up. But black pieces are not well placed at the moment. And also black must be very careful. Rook to a8 was played. If something like knight to f6, then rook to b8, check, and perhaps white is winning. So we have rook to a8, rook to a1, rook to d8, check. If rook takes on a1, rook to b8 check, bishop to d8, c6, king to e7, bishop to c5 check, king to f6, rook takes on d8 and white wins. So we have rook to d8 check, rook to d7, rook takes rook check, bishop takes on d7. Black to move. How to prevent rook to a8 check? If, for example, f5 is played, then rook to a8 check, king to f7, c6, and white is winning. So, play with black pieces played, bishop to e4, rook to a4, attacking the bishop, bishop to d5, c6, bishop to d6, king to c3. Looks like that rook to a8 check was even stronger. King to c3, king to e7, rook to a8, bishop takes on h2, bishop to c5 check, king to f6, b4. This looks very dangerous now. King to g5, bishop to d4, attacking the pawn on g7, f6, b5, king takes on g4, b6, h5. White to move. Which pawn to push? B pawn or C pawn? What would you do? Play with white pieces played, b7. Better was c7. b7 was played. h4. Pawn is pushed and promoted to queen. Bishop takes queen, rook takes bishop, h3, c7, h2, pawn is pushed and promoted to queen. So is the other one. Bishop takes on e6, check, bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop, check, king to h5, queen to f5, check, g5, rook to b1, attacking the queen. Perhaps bishop takes on f6 was even better move. Rook to b1 was played. Queen to g2, rook to e1, knight to h6, queen takes on f6, rook to c8, check, king to d2, queen to h3, rook to e6. How to defend the knight on h6? Queen to f5 was played. Queen takes on h6, check, king to g4, queen to g6, king to e3 would be a better move. Queen to g6, queen to a5 check, king to d3, queen to b5 check, king to e4, rook to d8, rook to d6, rook to e8 check, rook to e6, rook to f8, bishop to e3, rook to f5. White to move. Perhaps rook to d6 would be the best move. Player with white pieces blundered by playing bishop takes on g5, perhaps low on time. Rook takes on g5, queen to e8, queen to e2 check, king to d4, queen takes pawn on f2 check, rook to e3, queen to d2 check, king to c4, queen to d5, check, king to c3, queen to a5 check, king to d4, black to move. Black played the move and white resigned. Can you guess the move? Queen to c5, check, and white resigned in view of this continuation. King to d3, rook to d5, check, king to e4, queen to d4, checkmate. And what else? If in this position king goes to e4, then queen to d5, check, mate. Wow, what a game! Black did well in the opening and then relaxed too early. Although a piece down, white had a better activity of the pieces. White was about to win, but then he blundered, perhaps in a time pressure. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess and bye for now.